Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Grant the Umpire. In today's video, first of all, I'd like to apologize for the sun coming through. Anyway, today we are going to doing some predictions for the 2021 MLB season. Now, I think a lot of these are debatable because I'm going out on a lot of limbs, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's start off in the National League with the NL Central. I do have the Cubs coming in first place. Here's the thing about the NL Central. Nobody's good. I'm not being biased with the Cubs in first place, but nobody's good in the NL Central. Everybody's saying that they could win the division with a losing record, which I think is possible. I think we're going to be about 500, maybe a little over, but still can win the division. I have Cardinals coming in at second. Picked up Nolan Arenado. Pitching's kind of an issue for them. They did get Adam Wainwright for another one-year deal and have Jack Flaherty still, but otherwise, I think that they're still going to be right at that average point. Milwaukee Brewers at third. Really don't have any outstanding talent. Christian Yelich didn't have a great season. Vogelback, they picked up, but he's just an average player. Really nothing amazing about them. Not super well-known great pitchers, so that's why they're at third. Cincinnati Reds at four have lost quite a few players. Nobody has picked up Trevor Bauer yet. But they just aren't going to re-sign because they don't have the money. He costs so much. So you may be saying, well, if he's a free agent, why don't they just re-sign him? They don't have enough money. So that's why they're at four. And number five, the Pirates, just absolutely nobody on their team that is good. NL East, I have the Braves coming in at number one. You got Freddie Freeman, Marcell Ozuna. There's been a lot of trade rumors about him. I think that will be happen. He will get traded, or I think he actually is. He I don't know if he's a free agent or not. Anyway, he might go, and a lot of rumors about that. So anyway, I still think they have a lot of great talent. That's why they're at number one. I did a lot of changing on this division from what they were last year. I have the New York Mets coming in at number two. You got Lindor, you have Carrasco. Some people are saying Ozuna's going to go to the Mets. They've got just a lot of great players that they have picked up, and I think they have pretty good potential. Number three, the Phillies. Bryce Harper, not a breakout year last year. Still a great player, just not amazing anymore. Number four, Miami. Had a good season last year. Made the playoffs. Lost in the divisional series. Otherwise, I don't know about the Marlins. I think they can be about average, but still be in number four. And number five, I think Miami and Washington could flip, but I have Washington at number five there. And now the NL West, number one, I have the San Diego Padres over the Dodgers. It's going to be a huge race for the division, are my predictions in the West. Dodgers coming in at second, Giants at third, and then the Rockies. I was really tempted to put them in the number five spot, but they are at four because they do have Coors Field, so I feel like they'll be able to produce a lot of runs, but you do have the teams coming into Coors Field as well. I don't know. I think they're just going to have a rough season. And number five, the Diamondbacks. Nothing special about them. Let's head on down to the AL Central. At number one, I have the Chicago White Sox. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but I think that they are going to be a great team. A lot of potential. Which I don't know. Number two, the Minnesota Twins. You might have seen that they re-signed Nelson Cruz. But otherwise, I think they're going to be an above-average team, win a lot of games, just not win the division. Number three, the Indians. I dropped them back only one spot from what they were as of September 24th of last year. That's the list I was looking at. But I think they're at number three because the Tigers and Royals are the worst teams in the MLB. So it's not like they're going to be worse than them, I don't think, unless one of them have, like the Tigers or Warriors have a breakout year, which I don't think is going to happen. Anyway, I believe that the Indians are going to be right in the middle of the pack with about a 500 record. Number 4, the Detroit Tigers. I think they're going to win quite a few games, just not be better than any other teams in their division. And number 5, Kansas City Royals, with nobody except their catcher. Why can't I think of his name right now? I don't know why I can't think of his name. Anyway, AL East, the Yankees are going to come in first place. You got DJ LeMahieu for another 6 years. And at number 2, the Blue Jays. You've signed Marcus Semien. You've got in George Springer. A lot of great players that I think will really help benefit them for the upcoming years. So I think that they can be number 2 in their division. At number 3, the Tampa Bay Rays. I don't know. They still have G-Man Choi. They still have a few good infielders, but really they've lost Blake Snell and really their whole pitching staff, and really just not going to have a lot of pitching. But I think they're going to be like the Indians, middle of the pack. Number 4, the Red Sox. Just really, I don't know what to say about them. They won the World Series in 2018. Otherwise, they've just gone downhill from there. Their manager got caught for cheating when he was with the Astros. So, I don't know. Just, they aren't going to be a great team. Number 5, the Orioles. Like all these number 5s, they just don't have anybody on their team. Now the AL West, number 1. I hate to say it, but it is the Houston Astros. I don't like the Astros anymore, as you may have noticed in previous videos, because of their dang cheaters. But anyway, I guess they're going to come in number 1 because they still are a pretty good team. It's going to be close with them and the A's, though, because they did lose George Springer. So it's going to be a big race. That's why the A's are coming in at number 2. The A's had a rough go at it last year. They beat the White Sox, but in the wild card, lost to the Astros in the divisional series, however. Number 3, I do think the Angels will come in at number 3. It's not going to be close, though, because Astros and A's are 2 pretty good teams in the AL West. But then Angels, Mariners, Rangers are all awful. So, I don't know. I think they just have more talent than the Mariners and Rangers. So that's why they came in above them. Number 4, Mariners, nobody. Number 5, Rangers, nobody. Now, let's get into the playoffs, starting in the championship series. In the ALCS, I have the Chicago White Sox beating the Houston Astros in 7 games to advance to the World Series. And that's so debatable. If the Cubs are definitely going to be out by then, and that's definitely who I'd be cheering for on the AL side, and I don't really know who I'd cheer for on the NL side, but in the NLCS, I have the Padres beating the Braves in 6 games. And in the World Series, your 2021 World Series champions will be the San Diego Padres in 5 games. So it's going to be a whooping of a World Series. But 5 games, it's going to be 4-1 Padres in the series. But it's just going to be an entertaining year. I'm so glad that we get to have baseball. Spring training started up in about 2.5 weeks or so. Pitchers and catchers report in 10 days. It's amazing. Super, super duper excited for that. And I am fired up. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, Grant the Umpire, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.